Linus Tech Tips coverage of CES 2015 is brought to you by Phantom Glass. Visit store.phantom.glass for the best darn screen protectors out there, as well as HyperX. Now this might not really look like anything new. This is a Gigabyte Brix S, so I think the S is for storage or something like that because it supports an M-SATA drive as well as a 2.5-inch hard drive or SSD. But what's special here is what's going on under the hood. This is one of the first systems available featuring an Intel Broadwell CPU. So that is a 14-nanometer CPU, giving us effectively, well, the word on the street is around a 20% improvement in performance on both the CPU and the GPU. So as much power and as impressive as it was that Gigabyte was able to stick into a little tiny box like this before, it gets even better now. We haven't seen updates yet to, oh, I can't grab that one because it's bolted to the table. Doesn't mean I won't try. But we haven't seen updates to the Brix Gaming yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see that coming very, very soon. Yeah, I wasn't doing a very good impression of drinking from this thing. I don't know who's touched it. I don't actually want to put it against my mouth. But along the lines of Brix, they've got another demo here that might not be anything new in terms of hardware. This is the same Brix Gaming that we actually reviewed a while back ago with the GTX 760 and a 4th generation Core series processor in it. But the point they're trying to make here is that Brix isn't just necessarily about gaming, and it's not just necessarily about the absolute smallest, most compact, but maybe not most powerful PC. It's about sometimes finding a balance between the two. So they're showing it off in use as more of a workstation where some 3D modeling is being done and then translated to this 3D printer over here from Orion that was used to print out this cup, which, and I believe it, apparently took absolutely forever, as well as some other cool knickknacks right here. But while Brix is cool and, you throw a little bit of memory, you throw a drive in there and you're like ready to rock with your full PC, some people demand a little bit more, and Gigabyte is addressing those people who need a very powerful workstation with modern functionality that Mac users have been enjoying for quite some time, but that for the PC guys has been a little bit harder to obtain. So right here they have their G1 Gaming X99 motherboard. This is one of their highest end motherboards like ever. And they've got it running with, a standard, G1 Gaming GTX 980 graphics card. But wait, what's this over here? This is a Thunderbolt display that is actually running not only the display signal over a Thunderbolt cable, but then it is actually daisy-chained to a handful of Thunderbolt-enabled peripherals over here. Well, how did they do that? Because Thunderbolt inherently doesn't carry a display signal. You need DisplayPort built in. Well, they've got a little dongle, little PCI bracket thing that you're going to be able to use with Gigabyte motherboards. It should be available sometime in the first quarter of 2015 that will enable you to take DisplayPort out of your graphics card into this adapter and then Thunderbolt out from your PC into up to 6 connected devices, including a monitor, all daisy-chained together. So here they've got an LG 34UM95 running, as well as an Ultra Studio 4K from Blackmagic and a couple of LaCie external storage devices. So speaking of external storage devices, you'll need to externally store all the gratitude you'll have for me telling you about Phantom Glass. Wow, worst segue ever. So our sponsor this year, our main presenting sponsor is Phantom Glass. You can find them over at store.phantom.glass. They make fantastic screen protectors. They're made out of Gorilla Glass, just like the glass that's already on the front of your phone. That means they are perfectly clear. They are scratch resistant. They have that same oleophobic coating so they don't get all grimy and you can't even clean them off no matter what. And they're super easy to apply. It's pretty much impossible to get a bubble under them, and they can even be taken off and reapplied if you're careful with them, if you need to RMA your phone or something like that. So check out the link in the video description to learn more about that and to get one for yourself today. Also in the video description is a link to HyperX's YouTube channel. They're one of our other sponsors here at the show. It's youtube.com/HyperX. They got a lot of great gaming content over there. Be sure to check that out. And also make sure you're subscribed to Linus Tech Tips so you don't miss any of our CES 2015 coverage.